For over 20 years, Bioware in Edmonton has produced some of the highest rated video games. From Baldur's Gate, a Dungeons & Dragons game, to Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and newer games like the Mass Effect and Dragon Age series. Bioware has shelves full of Game of the Year awards. The studio of over 300 employees is one of the top game designers in the world. Now owned by video game giant Electronic Arts, the video game studio are putting on the finishing touches on their latest game, called Anthem, coming out in February. Shanda Wood is a Métis originally from Labrador. She is in charge of hiring, and she wants to see more Indigenous faces at the studio.
We definitely encourage diversity and inclusion, and having Aboriginal people come into the studio, I think, would add a unique perspective.
Video games are a very big business. In the U.S. alone, last year, video games generated $36 billion, up 18% from 2016. That is close to the worldwide money generated from the film industry. Wood says you don't have to be a programmer to work in video games.
There's not just coding jobs. We have accountants that work. We have marketing. We have, people in finance. We have business development. We have voiceover production. So it's not just, you don't need to be in comp sci to work in a video game.
And good news for students interested. There are jobs, lots of them. Game studios across Canada are looking to hire.
We're hiring, for all disciplines. So it could be art, could be design, could be animation, could be programming, could be marketing. We have a marketing position open right now, actually. So, we're constantly hiring in the Edmonton studio.
Wood wants youth to consider the video game industry as a career, no matter where you are from.
The sky's the limit, and I came from a little town of 500 people in southern Labrador. I never imagined that I would work for a global organization. This game industry is super fun, super exciting. So if you like games and you're passionate about it, we want you. We want to hire you here.
Stewart, APTN National News, Edmonton.